Hey, it's Miss Lady T. I gotta show you this before I show you the. See the rainbow on her cards in the last not even an hour. I can't tell you how many things I've been shown. Okay, see the rainbow? Come here. Rainbow. Oh, you wanna go outside, baby? Okay. Cat's gonna go sit in the room. There you go, baby. Yeah, I had to get on here and talk about this. So I woke up. Doors open. Doors open. I'm getting download after download. I can't hardly even keep up with the downloads I'm getting. I wrote all this down. Let me pause this. So I got up 222. Like I said, 222, significant. Sitting outside, and I took the short of the Cardinal video. It was outside or whatever. And I heard it does mean you're going to see your sweetheart. And I'm just like, cool, ready for that. True, not the fake ones. And I heard some, like, a really big helicopter, and it was close. And I didn't get a really good picture of it. I started to. I might have to go back and look. It's very short, very brief. I'll see if I got a little snippet of it. It's very short, maybe 2 or 3 seconds. Very low. Military helicopter. Big green helicopter with a big helicopter in the front. A little helicopter. It was low, and you could see. And it was green, and it was military. So I'm sitting there, and I'm just sitting out there on the porch, smoking a cigarette, and I'm just like, okay. I still hear a helicopter, so I'm staying aware. Confirmation. Military is involved. Yeah, and as I said that, I'm watching the cars at the stop sign, and the girl was waving at the guy in front of him. She's like, wow. I mean, the signs. Anyway, I did take a picture or a video of a helicopter, a regular helicopter, like, not a military one. I got it recorded. I'll have to put that on. And I'm just like, thank you for all these signs, confirmation. As I'm sitting outside, neighbors get company, which is their kids. Ironically enough, he's a banker. I don't know. Next door to me, it's like an Airbnb. They've been moved out of this house probably 2 years now, maybe 3. I've seen them rent it out before a couple times. It's been empty as far as I know. Every once in a while I see a weird car in the driveway, but there's no action over there. There's nothing going on, ever. Except when the husband of the person that was living there, the couple or whatever, he comes over and does the yard work. He's over there doing yard work. And I'm just like, okay. Cardinal, military helicopter, regular helicopter. All of a sudden, people roll up next door. And the careers of these people are city worker, teacher, banker. I mean, they're covering all aspects of whatever you're in, whatever your kids are in. My kids are grown now. They're out of school. But I believe it was significant back then. It's probably significant now. So I'm just out there thanking God for a beautiful day. And it is. It's a gorgeous day. Hold on. Let me show you. It is a gorgeous day outside. Just beautiful outside. And I'm just like, Lord, and I was crying a little, not, sobbing or anything like that, but I got in my feels, and I'm like, Lord, let this thing end. Let this thing come to a peaceful ending for me, because I know I'm in the right. And truck with a ladder on it, you're up. It's continual. It's not even been an hour since I've been up, and I cannot believe all the things they're showing me outside. It's crazy, but I started writing everything down so I wouldn't forget. So I come in and I'm just like, and I'm listening to Nikki Butera, and she's talking about new love coming in and stuff. The Cardinal, see your true love, your sweetheart's coming. And I put it on shuffle on my playlist, First song that comes up is Chapel of Love. Going to the chapel and you know the song. So I'm just like, oh shit. Chapel of Love comes on. And listen to that song. The next song is Going Down for Real. Going down for real. Do 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 do. Yes. And then the next song after that, I mean, these are just back to back to back. The next song after that is Drake, Signs. You can't make this up. You can't. And as I'm listening to these songs, a Penske truck drives by, goes up the hill, goes back down the hill. Somebody's moving. Your true love's coming in. I'm excited and just in wonder right now and just blown away. But yeah, they know. It's the shit's getting deep. And in my job, we get pallets dropped off in our aisles that were designated to, stock. And occasionally on our pallets, we get people's stuff from other aisles, and we'll have to walk it over there to, give it to them, and we just stock it in their aisle. And this is showing me the people that are involved in this whole ordeal, this whole identity theft. I mean, I can't even name off all the crimes that I know these people are involved in. And I'm getting mail and weird names and I didn't make the connection before, but the name that came on that, on my last video I was talking about, they're involved too. They're actively involved. That's why you got this mail, just to show you, hey, identity theft's still going on. Your first marriage, they're involved too. And the name was on the envelope. So I'm like, dang, they're doing the most too. But anyway, in my aisles, I get random stuff. And I'm set like right here. And I'm just like, oh, this must be the neighbors. Just talking about the neighboring aisles. One's baking, one's coffee, one's chips, one's cookies. So I'm just like, oh, that's the neighbor. Go aisle 24. And remember these numbers. I'm going to run them down as I talk about them. You're in aisle 22. Well, I'm in aisle 22. It's like, oh, this is the neighbors. Aisle 24, next door. And this also corresponds to who is involved in this stuff against you, the stuff that they're trying to bring up against you, the stuff that they're trying to blackmail you, not blackmail you because they can't blackmail me. There's nothing I've done that they can say, hey, we're going to talk about this if you don't act right. I've exposed everything. And if you have questions, I have no problem letting you know. Anyway, the neighboring aisle 24. Oh, next door neighbor. The next time, same night, I get something else. Other neighbor, next door, aisle 20. And then, because I live on a main street, there, I got neighbors behind me that live on another street. Oh, this goes in aisle 19. Behind you, if you're facing it to the right, aisle 19, they're involved too. Premier truck just went by. Premier. They're involved. And then that's aisle 19. And the next one after that is aisle 21. After that, 23. After that, 25. These are all, they're odd numbers up front, even numbers in the back. These are all, this is Spirit showing me, and maybe, pay attention to, your surroundings and stuff. Pertaining to me, these are people that's all involved in your shit and trying to bring you down and trying to do the most because apparently you have a trust fund, you have inheritances, and the whole community has band together to somehow do the most. And it's sad, and I'm still thriving. Yes, there's been potholes and speed bumps lately. There was a car wash. This is neat too. I'll write this down, car wash. There's a car wash that just went up on the main drag in my town. And where I work at, in a smoke break, I stand outside and I can see, all the lights and stuff. They haven't had it open yet. But they installed, colorful lights. in the last 2 or 3 nights I'd worked, red, blue, green, white, red, blue, green, white. It goes through the colors, and it's so pretty. I'm like, oh, I'm just thinking, yeah, this town needs a car wash. And I'm just like, just, it's a small town, and I'm just, there's car washes around, but it's Ace Car Wash, or Flying Ace, I believe, because you remember one. But this last week or so, they had installed the lights in it, and you can see them rotating and going through their cycles. And I just sit there and I'll watch it in the parking lot and watch it on smoke break. But last night was different. And we did have a full moon, I believe on the 1st. So things are amping up. Pay attention. What is that? Okay, nothing. I'm just hyper aware right now, so I'm just kind of watching everything. When I'm watching this car wash last night on smoke break, white, red, red, red. It stays red, and then white, red. I'm like, danger. Things are amping up. Be cool. It's because of the full moon, and everybody's just wigging out because the things they've been doing to you is in your kids, in your family, in your neighborhood, it is the most. And I could pray all day and hope this isn't happening, and maybe I'm just being hyper vigilant. These are signs I get. Sometimes they come in slow, sometimes they come in quick. But I had just woke up, and it's just now hitting an hour since I've been awake. And sitting outside, seeing the helicopter, seeing the bird, listening to the songs, the tarot on TV, the rainbow in my kitchen. My doors are half open in my kitchen. Doors are being opened. Sometimes they'll, when you shut one, another one will open, that kind of thing. Just like spirit, one door shut, another door opens. Wow. But I am just hyper vigilant right now. Excuse me if I'm rambling a little bit, but these are all the things just in the last night, and the things that I've seen just in this last hour. The universe is a wild thing, and if you pay attention, confirmation. Can't make this up. I am just so chills. It's just wow. Keep your prayers up. Keep your return to senders up. Shit's going down for real, and that's one of the songs. Drake's Signs. You're seeing the signs. It's such a beautiful thing, and I can't wait to come out on the other side of this, because God knows it's been a battle. It's been a battle, and it's a battle every day, every night, and I'm just diligent. Pray. Try not to let things get under my skin. Try not to let things piss me off. And the last week, it's just been kind of one thing after another, and it's just, I'm prayed up. And this is how prayer is so important. And I know people's like, oh, it's prayer. And don't just pray when you need something. I get up and I'm thanking him for the day. I'm thanking him for the signs he's showing me. I'm thanking him for the birds. I'm thanking him for me and my family being and not hungry. I thank him for money in the bank. I thank him for always providing everything I ever need. And I am from this time last year till now. Last year I didn't have for transportation. I was hungry. Zero money. I mean, counting change in corners just to buy, a pop or something, or a cigarette, or a Rolo, something, because I smoke. I quit smoking about 4 or 5 days. Didn't have the money to buy smokes. I guess I should have stayed stopped, but I didn't. I started smoking again. But just be aware. Be aware of everything that's going around you. Not to the point of where you're paranoid, because I'm not scared. I'm not. Strangely enough, that's what they want you to be. They want you to be in fear. People stalking the neighborhood corner store, and even the people coming in. Hey, it's getting bad around here. I'm like, dude, it's been bad around here, and you're part of it. This was a guy that was trying to date me 2 years ago, and I'm just like, I know, dude. I'm aware it's bad around here. So, like, share, subscribe. Miss Lady T, stay tuned. Holy crap. I mean, just wow. That's all I got to say. Like, share, subscribe. Miss Lady T. Bye.